you didn't see my baby essentials video and you're just curious about a cloth diapering setup for newborns, I've never been able to cloth diaper my newborns before, so I'm really excited to get started with it this time around. It's Chelsea. This is my favorite time of the day in this room because of how the light comes in. And I just, if you've watched my other videos, you know I reorganized because this had baby clothes and swaddle blankets and things like that in it, and I had all of my newborn cloth diapering stuff in my nursing station, and I just decided to rearrange that while I'm, you know, waiting for baby to come. So I'm just going to show you what I have here, and then we'll see how I end up sharing it in what format, but I will end up sharing what we really use and like for cloth diapering our newborn. So here is a nice big basket. Deep down under here, it's all the same stuff that you've seen in my nursing station video if you've seen that one, except for a couple of new items because I just put in the wool covers for my cloth diapers, and we did just today go and get one package of disposable newborn diapers, because sometimes you're in the middle of the night and you really want to get back to sleep and you really don't want to think about anything, just getting a diaper back on your baby's bottom. So this is a really large size Prefold cloth diaper from Green Mountain Diapers. This is what we use as our diapers, but this one is such a big size. My oldest one in diapers is not in this size, and so I just use them to lay down as a changing pad. And changing pads are incredibly helpful for newborn diaper changes because they tend to go to the bathroom while you're changing their diaper, and so this way I'll be able to catch that on the changing pad, which is absorbent, which is another nice key when you're thinking about a changing pad for newborns. So these are the insert or the absorbent part of the diaper. This is just a tiny Prefold. Let's see what size it is. This is newbie. I also have newborn. Newbie is a little bit thinner than newborn. And then I have novice also, which is, I think, the next size over newborn. They're all roughly the same length. It's just varying degrees of absorbency, varying amounts of layers in there. What I'm hoping to use for overnight cloth diapering are these fitted diapers, which as you can see are shaped more like a diaper, and then they just have a lot of layers sewn in there. These don't have any snaps. These are the Clothies Workhorse from Green Mountain Diapers, newborn size, and then I do have one of theirs that has snaps, just to try it and see what I like. And then I also have the Baby Greens newborn snap with the umbilical cord snap down. So that is what I plan on using for overnight cloth diapering. These are just some flats, muslin flats from Desana. So it's just one big single layer of muslin cotton. But you can fold it into a bunch of different ways or just fold it up in layers to add more absorbance if needed. So that's kind of a layering solution that I have here. And then I also have diaper fasteners down here. So we have some pins, and then we also have a couple of snappies. And these are gonna work on the fitted diapers to secure them, like this, or on the Prefolds to secure them, same way. And because they've got the little grippy claws, I'm just keeping them in these flats so they don't snag anything, which probably will not be where I keep them long term, but for the time being, all I need to do is store this stuff right now because I'm not using it regularly. Down in this container, I have a couple of wipes shoved in there that I'll keep moist just with water for diaper changes, and then I have a whole bunch to restock that with. These are the covers that I have right now. I just thrifted these three, which have a plastic lining. Generally, I don't like using any plastic in my cloth diapering system, but I got these thinking of overnight cloth diapering, and if I just needed that little extra boost of the plastic to get me through the night, then that's worth it to me. And then the outside of it is organic cotton. Same with this one. And these are both Velcro, so you can see. So this part is nice because I'll be able to fold that down to get it out of the way of the stump while the umbilical cord stump is healing. And then this one is not organic cotton on the outside, it's just straight up PUL on the inside and on the outside there. Something that some people will do if they're using only PUL covers is to take a Prefold and instead of folding it like this, fold it in a trifold and then tuck the one end in here and just have the diaper like that. So that's an option too. And then all of my other covers are wool, and wool is not waterproof, it's water resistant or moisture resistant. And this is what we use with my other child who's in cloth diapers. I really have liked having a variety of styles of wool covers. I find a different one that I like for different circumstances. This one works a lot like the PUL covers that I just showed you, where it snaps open, and then that, you know, obviously snaps shut too. Whereas these are all a pull-up style. But I really like the pull-up styles too. This is one that I thrifted, so we haven't ever tried this kind before. This is supposed to be an overnight wool cover because this part right here is only a single layer, but then there's multiple layers in this area, in the back too. And then the legs and the belly area are supposed to be very snug to baby's legs and belly for keeping any leakage out. I have tried using these in overnight cloth diapering with older children before and not had success. I did have leaking out of the legs with them, but I do think that these would work really well for a longer outing or time in a car seat. This one is also thicker, and it has felted a little bit more from use, and so that one would also be a longer term or like a longer period in between diaper changes cover option. And then this one is also really great for that, just the way that it's knit. This is a Dasana cover, and it's probably the most popular. It's one of the cheaper options too. These are so sweet and so snuggly. We really like this cover. And then this is the lightest, thinnest option of wool covers that you can find from Engel. And you would think that it wouldn't resist moisture well because it's so thin, but it actually does a really great job. Especially if you're just at home during the day and you're monitoring dampness, you're with your child all day long, you're obviously changing diapers frequently. That just adds a little bit of moisture proofing if baby is laying on something that you don't want it to soak into, if the diaper gets really saturated and you don't catch it right away. But we really loved it for our other child as he was beginning to sit up and crawl and walk and all of those things too. It was just a quick little layer to put over to reduce any soaking into something with a saturated diaper. And then these are fantastic too. This is another favorite of ours. This is the Baby Greens newborn. They have two styles of snapping covers. This one, you put these two flaps over first and then snap up. And I find that this is a lot snugger fit around the legs, and it's a lot trimmer around the belly, which I think is going to be great for a newborn because they're so trim. So that is my quick newborn cloth diapering setup for you guys. I'll let you know how it's going as we're able to actually put it to use.